And closing your eyes and just checking in on this Monday morning. Asking yourself, how do I feel? How do I feel physically? Just scanning the body from the toes to the crown of the head. Really checking in, noticing any stiffness. If you've had a busy weekend, if you've had a bank holiday, maybe you've been in the garden, you've been with children or grandchildren. So just check in and see how you feel physically. And then see how you feel emotionally, what's going on there. You've all had lovely chocolate eggs, maybe it's full of love and joy and smiling in a really happy place. And notice whether there's any frustration, any anger. These are the emotions of the wood element, which is the gallbladder and liver meridians, and we're going to be working with the liver meridian today, which is the yin meridian of the earth element. So that's more about the emotions that we turn inwards. So whether you've got any anger or frustration to yourself, are you saying harsh words to yourself? Telling yourself you're not good enough, you've done something wrong again, you don't look right. These harsh words that we do tend to say to ourselves. So this is all down to the liver meridian. So we're going to try and work on the liver meridian and learn to actually be kind to ourselves. Check in with your mind. Is it full and busy, or can you make it calm and still? And just do that with your breath. So just focusing on your breath for a moment. How does your breath feel? Just take a few breaths, just natural breaths, no changes. Do you notice your jaw kind of gripping tight? Can you try and relax that as you breathe? Are you finding your shoulders are hunching up towards your ears when you breathe? Notice if the breath is just traveling into your chest. Notice if it sticks. Whether the breath sticks maybe at the end of the inhale or the end of the exhale. Be really curious with your breath. Go on a journey with your breath. So take a breath in and feel the breath, the cool air travelling in through your nose. Notice the spot at the back of the throat where the breath touches before it goes into the body. And then notice what parts of the body moves when your breath goes deep. And it might just go into your chest and you notice your chest moving in and out. It might go further down into your belly. You try and push the belly out. This is why I love yoga. You don't have to pull the belly in, trying to be nice and slim. You can really just feel the whole torso. See whether you can send the breath into the side of the ribs, even into the back of the ribs. Just spending 5 minutes a day just being mindful of your breath is so good for you. Okay, we're going to bring the hands together. We're going to rub the hands. Feel the energy between the palms. We're going to come into our rooster cone hold. So we're going to bring the palm of the hand, rest it on your forehead. Let the fingers go all the way over the top of your head, and then bring the other hand behind, so it's right at the base of the skull. And then the middle fingers just touch. And just notice how this feels. We've got the liver neurovascular points all on the front, just on your hairline. So this is really nice and soothing. This is really also good for hormone balance. So just holding here, going to sleep like this feels nice. Maybe not with the one at the back, but just one hand resting on the forehead. But closing your eyes and noticing if you're feeling the calmness and the stillness of this pose. Take one more nice long deep breath here. Lovely, and then release the hands down. And again, come back to this anytime. I love just going to sleep like this, just resting on those liver neurovascular points. Just feels, oh, it just feels so calm. Anyway, let's rub the hands again, shake them off, and let's come to our wake up. So we're going to tap underneath the eyes. I like to tap here first. This is the start of the stomach meridian. Squeeze the second toe into the ground. That's the end of the stomach meridian. Really, really good for grounding. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slide your hands down the neck, coming onto your K27 point. So this is the end point of the kidney. Come along the collarbone. Come find the two little knobbly bits, just drop down, and you'll come to two little indents just here. Start to tap here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And depends on how you feel. You can tap in the field if this is a little tender. You can give it a good old thump if you feel like you need a really good boost of energy. You can do gentle little finger taps here. So depending on what your body feels like. We're just imagining that we're kind of almost signaling, tapping to right at the base of the foot, for that kidney essence to come up through the soles of the feet, up the legs and meeting here. So it's really vital to keep this kidney's essence strong. We then come to the thymus, right in the middle of the chest. It's also directly over the heart chakra, so I like to tap here with a boom, 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 boom beat of the heart. This is really good for the immune system. And then we come round to our spleen on the side of the body, just on the seam of the body going down. So reaching your thumbs as high as they'll go, and then start to tapping in here. And again, if it's sore, you can tap in the field. You can just maybe massage, or if it feels nice, you can give it a nice, good old tap. And then tap underneath the body. So the liver meridian ends just under your 10-year-old nipples. So you can tap here. We're just going to wake the liver meridian up. We will flush it in a minute, but we can tap all along here and back to spleen, and just notice if there's any tender points. And then shake your hands off and let your hands rest on your knees. Closing your eyes and just feel the energies just starting to communicate, just starting to wake up. We're going to march on the spot, same hand, same knee. Just a couple of times. Brush them off, shake them off, and cross them over. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Just feeling that energy. And if it's too much, you don't have to lift your leg up. You can just cross over. Or you can do gentle squeezes of your shoulder and sit right across the body. You can come standing, and you can do crossing behind, in front, as Marla's doing. Really getting in. And sometimes it's nice to bring the hands across the eyes, so the eyes are really visualizing the crossing over from one side to another. That's also quite nice, getting that crossing over. Lovely. Shake your hands up, bring the hands in front of the body. We're going to set ourselves an intention. So this is something you want to achieve, something you want to manifest. It could be something simple as I am healthy, I am loved, I am happy, I am strong. It could be I will be in my new house by spring, summer. So whatever it is, you can work on something material, you can work on something personally, but you kind of want to really feel it. So say it as a real positive, that it's already happening. And as we say it to ourselves, you're going to bring the hands all the way up the central line, front of the body. When it gets to the mouth, you're going to just send it out there into the universe. So really saying these words, or do it twice more. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, sending it out there. And then last time, inhale, coming up. Exhaling out. We're going to seal everything in. So we put middle finger into the belly button, other middle finger into the third eye. We push in and pull up, 3 breaths. And we're just sealing the central and governing meridian, which spin around the body, creating a cosmic orbit of energy.